Hello everyone, my name is Pris from Prisperuses and welcome to another video. Today I'm doing a video that is highly anticipated because it's part 2 of my England haul. As you all know, back in February I went to visit Jade from Jade Reads for the very first time for Polothon. Also Steph from Steph Loves and Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin came and we had an amazing time. I, however, bought way too many things. I showed you some of them in my haul, which I will leave linked down below in the description, but I could not get everything with me. However, we had already made plans to meet up again at Steph's in March. So Steph said, I will take all the things that you cannot take with you home with me. And when you come over, you can take them home with you then. So I thought it would be a good idea for this second trip, because I learned a lot about myself, for this second trip to book an extra suitcase. And so I did. And let me tell you, that suitcase was filled to the very brim of its existence. It took me, I think, an hour to work out how to pack the suitcase so I can take everything home with me. It was a struggle, but I managed. So, I have many things I would like to talk about to you. There are some books, but there are also some other things I want to show you. So buckle up. We're in for a ride. So the very first thing that I want to show you I'm actually wearing, which is, hey, the Final Book support group. This is like a classic t-shirt, I think. It is so comfy. I've been living in it. I had this on whilst I was at Steph, like for the 5 days. It was just so comfy. I love it. It's like this dark Bordeaux red and I think it really suits me well. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. Go check out the Redbubble store. I will link all the information down below for Final Book Support Group. But also, Steph and Jade have decided that the dinosaur design and the Daisy and Bee logo design are now also available on Redbubble. So you can get loads of different stuff from that. I will link all the information down below. I highly recommend that you do check that out. I also got myself, well, Steph, hold it back for me. Thank you, Steph. A Final Book support group starter kit. This sticker. Then we have this loyalty card. And on the back, you can tick off how many sequels have you read. And then we have some bookmarks. These were designed by Jade. It is so cool. This says, I have 99 problems and 98 of them are sequels. What a mood. Then we have, I finally remembered this book. I survived the sequel. These are absolutely hilarious and I love them very much. Talking about Daisy and Bee, I also got to witness the arrival of the spring collection, which was very exciting. So, you know, bestie privileges. Got myself some bookmarks. I think this one is absolutely my favorite. I love it so much. This is April Showers. This is Strawberry and Cream. This is Peaches, which, look at that. Look how juicy the peaches look. Oh, love it. And then we have Froggo, because, you know, sometimes Steph has a frog in her brain. And we love her for it. So yeah, these are like absolutely stunning. You can get these at the Etsy store. All the information is linked down below. Then Jade also brought me my gym badges because I am a part of Jade's highest Patreon tier. So for Pokéthon, I do get gym badges when I successfully complete a gym. So I got the Boulder badge. Look at that, hand painted and all. And she already brought me the Cerulean Sea gym badge. I am like so happy with these. These are so adorable. They are so cute. I I will link Jade's Patreon also down below in the description. Now on to one of my favorite persons in the world, and that is of course Jess. Jess is a very dear friend of mine. She has an Etsy store where she does resin art. I will leave it linked down below again in the description. Go check her out. She's amazing. She's so talented. And when I was at Jade, she sent me a package to Jade, but unfortunately it arrived too late. I was already gone when it arrived. So Jade took it with her to Steph, and I also ordered some things from Jess and got it delivered to Steph. So I ended up with so much things from Jess because Jess is so lovely and she always puts in like extra things for me. So I have these incredible bookmarks. This is like with pink glitter with a tassel. I love me some tassel. Then we have this one, which is absolutely gorgeous. Like, oh my gosh, will you look at that? Isn't that stunning? She is so incredibly talented. Then we have this peachy color with some galaxy and clouds. Again, oh my gosh, look at that, like gold blobbing around. It's so, so pretty. And then we have like another one with a butterfly. It is absolutely stunning. Then I got myself this tray, which I think is just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's like moon shaped. It's this sage greenish, and it has like these gold specks all over it, and it's just absolutely stunning. I love it so, so much. And then she also made me, because she's darling, she made me this keychain, which is so cute because it actually has my name on it. Can you see that? It has my name, and when you shake it, baby, you can like see some galaxy things in there. It's hard to show, but you get what I mean. It is so cute. I love it so much. So Jess, thank you so much for always doing the most. You're an incredible friend. I love you very much. Go check out her Etsy store. Now, whilst I was at Steph's, we went into Wigan, and at some point we went into the works, and I got a lot of scrapbook stuff there. However, my scrapbook stuff is not organized whatsoever. Have ordered some things from IKEA to organize it properly and stuff, but I got myself also a lot of scrapbook stuff when I got home. So would you be interested if I did a scrapbook video where I show off my supplies? Let me know down below in the comments, because I'm more than willing to do so. And I can actually make that video quite easy when I organize my supplies, when my boxes from IKEA get here. So if you do want to see some of my supplies, please let me know down below in the comments. I will absolutely make that video for you. But you won't see any of them here because I can't remember for the life of me what I got at the works and what I got when I got home. And it's all mushed together and it's a mess right now. So I won't show you any of them here yet. But I could definitely make a separate video if you are interested in that. So we are gonna continue with some books. Now, I have like many different stacks of books because I have books that are part 2 from the England haul. You know, the haul that broke the tail in Waterstones. Then I got some books whilst I was at Steph's in both, because we went to 3 different Waterstones, guys. And then I also got some books just because I ordered them myself online. So I will try and remember what I got where, but it might be a little bit mushed together. So the first book that I want to show you is a very, very special book, because I did not buy this myself. This was a gift from Steph. It was actually, I'm gonna laugh so hard. This was actually a Christmas present. We decided with postage and like customs and stuff, I said to Steph, just give it to me in February when I come. It's fine. It will save us both the trouble and a lot of money. So she got it me in February, but it was so big and heavy that I decided to leave it back so I could take it home with me during my visit to Steph. So this was part of my Christmas present package, and it is The Complete History of the Formula One. This book is incredible. It's so heavy. It's very like a proper coffee table book. It is absolutely gorgeous. It has these like stunning pictures in them. And like all the information, like, oh my gosh, like double-sided like photo spreads. It is absolutely fantastic. All the information I want to know and read about. And for me, as fairly new into the Formula One world, this is just absolutely fantastic. So I could not believe that she got me this. I was very, very happy. So Steph, thank you so much. And I'm gonna read this probably many times. So let's get into some books about myself. I think these are the books from my part 2 haul when I was at Jade's and I went absolutely fucking berserk in Waterstones. And these are a part 2 of the books that I got. First up, we have City of Brass. This is one of Jade's absolutely favorite trilogies. I did own the hardcover version of this, but when I found out that that was worth a lot of money, I sold it. But I still want to read this, so I got the paperback version, and I'm very excited to get to this. Next up, we have Show Us Who You Are by Elle McNichol. I know Gavin is an absolute fan of this author. I myself have not read anything by her just yet, but I also know that Jade really enjoys her books, which is quite amazing because Jade necessarily doesn't like or read all that much contemporary. So I think these books are like very important, very hard hitting. So I cannot wait to pick this up. Next up, we have Escape Room. I love myself some Escape Room. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I have done many myself and I do really enjoy them. This sounds like a really fun, adventurous, slightly creepy middle grade, and I am here for it. Then we have The Ex-Hex. I've seen this around everywhere lately on Book Talk, BookTube, Book Twitter. It's everywhere. It does sound like a really cute romance novel with some witchiness involved. And I do love witchiness, so I wanted to give this a try. Next up, we have Piranesi by Susanna Clark. I wanted this book for the longest time. And when I saw it in paperback, I thought, yes, I'm now picking this up. This is about Greek mythology. I am here for it, and I will probably read this very soon. Next up, we have Master Artificer. This is the sequel to Master of Sorrow. I have not read Master of Sorrow yet, but I think this is a series that I am really gonna enjoy. It's a high epic, big fantasy series. I know Jade really enjoyed the first one. I know Ashley from A Frolic to Fiction absolutely adores this series. And you know, both those girls got the good taste. So I was like, I'm just picking up the sequel. Next up, we have Mordu. I don't know anything about this book, and I would not have picked it up if it wasn't for Gavin, because Gavin said that I should pick this up. And of course, I listened to Gavin. He has not read this himself, but when I read the back, the first sentence already got me. Like, I read the first sentence of the back and I was like, yes, this goes into the basket. The first sentence is, God is dead. Yes, please. His corpse hidden in the catacombs beneath Mordu. Yes, please. This book might also have something to do with something that is coming very soon. It's a secret. Next up, we have June, or what I thought was June, but I was being a fucking idiot and I did not realize that it says God Emperor of June. I just saw June and I was like, oh, I want to read that because Sasha from Wild Sasha had read it and she was like amazed by it, so I want to read it too. But this is actually God Emperor of June, and it's the 4th book in the series. So I was being a fucking idiot, but it's fine. I will hopefully love the series and this will come in handy. Next up, we have The Battle of Roar. This is the 3rd installment in the Land of Roar series, which is all about this imaginary land that is actually real, and these siblings they fall into this land and they go on all sorts of crazy adventures. This is such a heartwarming, fun middle grade series. And when I saw the last one was out, I definitely needed a copy. Next up, we have The Last Magician. This just looks so good. It's all about libraries and library doors and magical worlds. And this is a portal fantasy, which I'm crazy about, and it sounds like a beautiful middle grade story that I would absolutely enjoy. Next up, we have another Alma McNichol book, A Kind of Spark. This was her debut. The critics were all over this. It was so highly appraised, and I know Gavin really loves it, so I had to pick up a copy. Next up, we have One by One by Ruth Ware. I have not read anything by Ruth Ware yet, so I'm excited to do so. I know the reviews of this are really like split. Some people hate it, some people love it, so I'm excited to see where I fall on that scale. When we were at Steph, we went into the Waterstones in Wigan. We went to 2 Waterstones in Manchester. Waterstones Manchester Deansgate was absolutely stunning. It was so amazing. It was absolutely lovely to be there. It was massive. The bookcases were very pretty. So yeah, if you want to see some of that, go check out my vlog, because I have some footage in there from Waterstone Deansgate, but it's a beautiful store. Also, when we went into Waterstones Wigan, we got to meet Abigail, who works there. She was a huge fan of all of us. She watches all of our videos, so it was amazing to meet her. And she got to show us her store, which was also incredible. They had an incredible middle grade section. So yeah, Abigail, thank you so much for showing us your lovely store. And it was so great to meet you. So these are the books that I got whilst I was at Steph. I got The Near Bone by Christina Henry. This looks so dark and ominous, and I mostly got this because I've seen it around, but I also saw that it's a Cassidy favorite from Covers with Cassidy, and I could use this for Realmazan. Next up, we have Julia and the Shark, which were both highly recommended to me by Gavin and Steph. They said I should definitely pick up a copy, and so I did. Then I got on Gavin's recommendation And Then Were None by Agatha Christie. I have not read a single Agatha Christie book in my life. Yeah, I decided to pick up this copy and try it for myself. Then I got the first book in the Rainbow Grey series. I absolutely loved the Amelia Fang series. I need to continue that as well. But I could not believe I have not read this yet. It's just outrageous behavior, because Gavin is a character in this book, so of course I needed a copy, and of course I need to read this like very soon. Next up, I got a hardcover copy of The Map Makers. This is the sequel to The Hat Makers, which I absolutely loved. This book is so beautiful. I absolutely love it, but wait until you see the naked hardcover. It's stunning. I love it so much. And then on the back it says, "Look at the stars." It's brilliant. I needed this in my life, and so I bought it. Next up, we have Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell. I needed this for a themed reading vlog that I'm doing. I actually just finished reading this. I enjoyed myself, but full thoughts will come in the vlog that is hopefully coming very soon. Then I got The Thief Who Sandstorms by Sophie Anderson. I of course needed a copy of this because I got this on Tuesday, and on Wednesday we got to see The House with Chicken Legs in Manchester. A beautiful play that I highly recommend. I will leave the information link down below. We got to meet Sophie that day, which was just brilliant. I got to give her my scarf, and we bought some flowers and champagne, which was Jade's idea, which was a fantastic idea. And she was so happy to meet us, and it was just honestly the best day. And she personalized all of our books. So yeah, Sophie, it was just lovely to meet you. I've already read this because I could not wait to read this, and it was 5 stars. It was incredible, guys. Sophie Anderson book. She knocks it out of the park every single time. This was so good. It's about a floating island, but the bird people who are descended from bird and have like a sort of magic through song. They are being outcast, and there's a lot of hate going on, and it's just such a beautiful story. It has a very, very sad undertone to it, but I enjoyed myself so much reading it, and it just got me like straight in the feels. And it was incredible. It was just so incredible. Highly recommend. Next up is Gallon by V.E. Schwab. I am so excited to read this. I want to read it right now. Oh my gosh. But I want to do a themed reading vlog with this, so I have to wait. But I got the Waterstones exclusive with the beautiful spray edges, and I'm so excited because there was like only one copy of this left in Manchester. So Gavin reserved it for me. He was like on it. So thank you very much for doing that, Gavin. And we picked it up whilst we were in Manchester, and honestly I'm so excited to read this, and this is just a stunning copy. So whilst we were in Waterstones Deansgate, I picked up the Tea Dragon Tapestry, and I'm so happy that I finally have this. When they had it at Waterstones Deansgate, I was like, I have to pick this up, I want it, and I'm so happy that I have it right now. And then we have Lore Olympus. I saw this is beautiful. I have been seeing this around, and I picked this up and I asked both Steph and Jade, like, would you recommend? Have you read this? They both said yes and would recommend this, so I put it into my basket. Those were all the books that I got during my trip at Steph's. As you can see, I didn't went nearly as crazy as I did when I was at Jade's. I contained myself just a little bit. However, I did get some book recently at my own bookstore, and also I ordered some online because I needed them, and I will go through those right now. First up, we have Last Time I Lied. I'm actually gonna start this today by Riley Sager. This is a thriller about a camp called Camp Nightingale, a woman called Emma. She thinks she's laying all ghosts to rest, but really she's returned to a scene of a crime. Sounds really good. Then we have No Exit by Taylor Adams. I know many people have really enjoyed this. This is also a favorite of India from what India read, and also from Cassidy from Covers with Cassidy. I know Steph also really enjoyed this. I hear this is quite brutal, so I need to be in the right headspace to read this, but I am nonetheless very excited. Then we have Someone We Know by Shari Lapina. This is one of India's absolute favorite thrillers, so I needed to have it and I needed to read it. Next up, we have Verity by Colin Hoover, which I picked up at my own bookstore when I saw it. This book has recently hit the surface again. I see many people reading it. It's like a proper mindfuck, and I am here for it. I want to know what the hype is about, and I want to read it. Next up, I got some books that are a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I'm nonetheless very excited to read them because I'm gonna do a themed reading vlog with them. The first one is The Love Hypothesis. I asked Steph for some recommendations of romance books that she thought I would enjoy. This has been all over Book Talk, BookTube, Book Twitter, like many people. I've only heard ever good things about this, so I am excited to read this. It sounds really cute, really like a nerdy romance, and I'm here for it. Next up, we have The Family You Make. Steph recommended this to me because it is all about found family, and she knows that I absolutely love that. So I really want to give this a go, and I'm excited for it. Also, the cover suggests that it's set during winter time, which is perfect because I love winter, and I need my winter vibes during this time when it's like getting better weather and getting sunnier outside. I need my chills back, so I will definitely pick this up soon. Next up, we have The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. I'm hoping this is going to be so funny, because this is all about a girl who has autism, but she wants this male escort to teach her how to be a proper girlfriend. This sounds absolutely hilarious, and I'm hoping there's going to be like lots of banter in this, and I'm excited to read it. And then the very last book of this haul is You and Me on Vacation. This is about two best friends who have been best friends for the longest time, and now they go on a final vacation together, like a make it or break it situation. I'm very excited to read this, and I'm hoping this will give me all the cute vibes. There you have it, my lovely, lovely people. That was it. That was the gigantic haul of all the things that I got whilst I was in England. I hope you have enjoyed. Please give it a big thumbs up if you have. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for your continued support. I love you all dearly. I'm gonna leave you now, but I will hopefully will see you soon with another video. Bye!